ஹலோ, யாரு? தன்ராஜா? நான் தான் ராமசாமி பேசுறேன்.
Hello, welcome to Anga Pesalam. Today, my guest, my nephew Vikram. Hi, Vikram.
Hi, Jitba, how are you doing?
Pretty good, pretty good. So today we're going to talk about the season 3 of Industry, right? So you binged the entire show recently, right? So I mean,
Yes.
I've been watching it live for almost like 4 years now. They started 4 years ago. I've been watching it live. So I think like you have like a different perspective than what I have. So what did you think
Yeah.
about the show?
I loved it. Literally, I put on the first episode. I didn't really watch at the beginning because I always thought it was like a Succession kind of knockoff. I just love Succession. I was like, oh, I don't want to watch this other show. It's the same thing. But within the first two episodes, I was addicted. Like it was so like the adrenaline you get from that, it was just like so nice. It just felt like you were there too. You get like they always talk about how, you make that deal, you get that adrenaline. It just felt that show had that kind of same pace too. I loved it.
Yeah.
The pacing was great. The characters were great.
Mm. So how did you find out about the show though, Industry, suddenly?
I was on my phone. I just keep getting these
Oh,
clips
okay,
and
okay, gotcha,
and
gotcha.
then I was like, oh, this is interesting. And then I'm on Max and then I saw a trailer and it had a Kit Harington.
Yeah.
So I recognized him. I was like, oh, this is interesting.
Hey, Jon
Why?
Snow. Okay.
Yeah, oh, maybe I'll give it a watch. And then it took three more seasons for me to see him. But
Yeah.
it just kept popping up on Max, and I'm glad like it came out good.
Yeah. I mean, it's a great show though. Like, people complain about all the sex scenes and everything, but underneath it, it's amazing performances from four main characters, right?
Yeah.
So this season, I think, season 2 finale, I think Harper gets fired by Eric. It was an amazing scene,
Mm.
right? And then he said to the devil that she is, and then he fires her. So then I think they kind of picked it off from there. So what do you think of like this season though? Season 3, did you enjoy it?
Yeah, very much enjoyed it. I liked, Harper needed, I like to see her on her own, which is great. Um, the storylines they actually had this season, it was very interesting. I feel like Yasmin kind of has the same storyline every season. There's always a guy involved, and she needs to try and control him. I feel like they have this very repetitive story, but I liked how they developed her character this season. Um, Rob can never catch a break. His life is awful all the
It's
time,
so
but
awful, so awful.
it's terrible. But I'm happy. He's probably my favorite character. He's the best.
Yeah,
Like
yeah, I think yeah.
yeah,
Everybody likes Rob. I don't know why, but everybody, whoever, all the reviewers and
yeah.
all the podcast, they, oh my God, my guy Rob, my guy Rob. But I don't know, but now like, everybody's favorite is the guy, Andraj, the new guy to the,
Oh,
yeah, he's the favorite right now. I don't know, but yeah, it's good though. Yeah, yeah.
yeah. I really liked Rishi. Rishi had a great storyline, and then
Yeah, yeah, that was an amazing episode for Rishi though. Yeah.
yeah.
And last scene too.
Oh yeah, it just that yeah, the last scene. Oh my God. Yeah. But his episode, I don't know if you ever seen the movie like Uncut Gems or
Yeah, 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 yeah.
yeah, or Good Time, same director too. It just felt like that, like high pressure, so much anxiety. Like I was literally like stressing out so much too. Like, oh man. It's interesting what they're gonna do with him next season. I wonder what if they're gonna keep him or let him go. It's gonna be tough with that kind of storyline.
Yeah, what I read was they thought like this season is going to be the last season,
Yeah.
so they wrote every episode with that in mind.
It felt like it.
Yeah,
Watching the finale,
yeah,
I go, how is this not the
yeah.
finale of the show? It just felt like all the storylines kind of closed.
Everything is closed and everybody like in a different place too,
Yeah.
right? He's in America. She's Harper is going to go to America now, which is
Yeah.
kind of interesting. I don't know what they're going to do next season though, but yeah, but this season was crazy. I mean, every episode, the Rob, he just has like goes to the old lady's house and then she's dead the next day. She's dead. Oh my God. And then she comes crying to the floor, and then like Eric is like, I am relentless. I am
Oh,
relentless.
yeah. I am a man as he's crying.
I was just crying. It was so ridiculous. Now, you were a finance guy, right?
I am a finance guy. I'm not in that sector, but
Oh, okay.
I have, traders on my floor. It's a different kind of trading. But I've been talking to friends and they have, siblings and other friends who are in it. And they say it's the same kind of
Yeah,
lifestyle.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
16-hour days. You don't go home. You still go out to the club and the bar. Next morning you have a meeting at like 8 with clients. It's not a fun job to have, and apparently
It
a
doesn't
lot of
seem
people
like
I
it. Yeah.
yeah, a lot of people I know who are in the profession refuse to watch it because they're scared of how
A
similar, like,
PTSD, I
yeah,
know.
exactly, yeah.
No, but that's what I mean. To me, for the first a couple of all the jargon they were just throwing around left, right.
Yeah.
I have no idea what that means. Then I had to go and like read up. Okay, what does this mean? What does that mean? What is this? I I couldn't understand the whole the shorting concept, right?
Mhm.
But then like one of the reviewers, she wrote like what it means and what it means. Yeah, that was amazing. And like, did you like this new character? What's her name? Harper's boss. She used to come in Barry.
Bear, yeah.
Barry, yeah,
What
yeah.
what was her name of the show? Petra.
Petra.
Yeah,
She was in Barry, and she had an amazing arc too, right? She had a
yeah.
very nice thing, too, a very nice thing.
She was a good supporting character. I liked her too. Like, yeah, I liked her. I loved her in Barry too. So I really like, enjoyed seeing her. It was interesting, like, because when they first started her off, I could kind of see it, like, because they also brought Anna, right? The other boss, right?
Yeah,
And I
yeah.
thought that was going to be like, the storyline, her and that relationship when they brought her in. I like their dynamic a lot better. It is, I'll say, like, it would be interesting if she shows. Yeah, she probably won't show up next season, right? She's going
I
off on
don't
her
know.
own.
See,
Harper's going off on
I
her own.
think like everything is like totally open right now. I don't
Yeah.
think, because like, they only the season 4 was renewed only after the show aired like
Mm,
3 or 4 episodes later. Like
yeah.
apparently they want to see the reception, all those stuff and everything. But so now it's going to be very, very, very interesting to see what's going to happen. But yeah, but this season to me, like Harper thing was the most fascinating for me to watch. She's psycho, total psycho. Right? Oh. I mean, she's not even like satisfied even a single bit,
Yeah.
right? At the last, at the final episode, like she's at the office, everything is settled. They refused Otto. They bought him out. Everything is
Mm.
happy. And then the secretary says, "Hey, like you are in a group chat and everything." The next moment she's dead. It's okay.
She's
Can I
back.
put you on the party calendar, the Christmas party calendar? No, the next minute she's done.
Like, that's what I thought was very similar about Succession. No, none of the characters are good people. Like, none of them are like. I've talked to a bunch of people. They're like, I didn't like Succession because I couldn't root for anyone. At the same time, like, you don't want to root for like everyone. You don't have to root for anyone because I feel like every single person in this show is just gonna self-destruct on their own, anyways. Even if you root for them, like, they no one can catch a break, which I like, which always keeps you on your toes. No matter if you're doing so good, like Rishi was doing so good, they're gonna go back to rock bottom, which I like.
No, but Rishi's, I think it's all his own doing, right? He goes to
Yeah,
the like casino, wins a huge amount of money,
it
gets
just
into a
leave.
fight, loses everything for no reason too,
Yeah.
right? For no reason. That's crazy. I mean, the Harper thing was really fascinating. Was she got to really like humiliate Eric, at the
Mm.
at the conference, and then she got to humiliate him. Eric, look at me. No, no, no.
That was a crazy
It's
scene too.
crazy scene. And then like he says immediately, "Do you have any idea like what you're getting into with her?"
Yeah.
It was- the Aspen thing was also amazing for me with all the father and all those things, which was kind of weird. But I think so. Did you
Yeah.
think like she was going to like end up as Rob?
I wish.
Yeah,
I wish, but I really hope so. Like when they, the scene where they're at the gas station and
yeah,
she
that's the
sees
turn. Yeah.
him, yeah, she sees him doing the lottery ticket and she's like, I don't want to be this poor ever in my life.
No, with the
Immediately
lottery
calls better.
ticket on the car with the family with the kids, right? Those two
Yeah.
kids are bugging the mom. Oh, that's not going to be my life.
That was it's like it's sad, but it's like it's kind of the truth. I feel like that's how she was raised. It's tough to, fully give up on what how you were raised and the type of lifestyle you're so used to, you know.
I mean,
And
like
she said,
you cannot blame her though. But like you said, she's
yeah,
from a rich family, right?
yeah,
She's from a rich family. She has all these pleasures and things to do, which a Rob can never provide her.
yeah. Do you think she actually loved Rob though, or do you
I
think
think
it
so.
was
Yeah,
just,
100%. Yeah, 100%. 100%.
yeah,
Because like the scene at the park bench, right? It's not the regular scene. It's like a really
yeah,
romantic scene. You know what I mean? It's very romantic scene, everything. But the crazy point was after that she comes and like proposes to Henry
yeah.
immediately.
That's just everyone in the show is so great.
So crazy. No, but I think the turning point for her is like when the uncle talks to her, right?
Mm,
He says,
yeah.
he said that I'm very protective of my family. If you are in the family, then I will take care of you. The very nice, the British way of saying very pleasingly, telling, that was nice. I
Yeah.
don't know, like someone told me that they were both wearing the same dresses, same dress at that scene, the uncle and Yasmin. I had to go back and watch it
Oh,
though.
interesting.
I
I didn't
didn't realize
notice that.
because like she didn't bring like change of clothes,
Mm.
right? She stayed overnight, so the next day she was wearing the uncle's clothes, kind of same tweed jacket and
Oh,
everything. So that's a signal that she like belongs to the family and all those things.
that
And
is
that
very
scene at the
interesting.
dinner table was heartbreaking. When this,
Oh, my God. And it's just them two. They give a nod.
yeah.
That's tough.
I think like Rob understands. Rob understands like why
Yeah.
she chose him and everything. Yeah.
But I also think, he's just so used to it. He's so used to never winning. I think he's just fully accept. Also, after his whole, drug experience, I think he's a different person. I think if this was Rob season one or season two, it'd be different. But I think he finally realizes who he is now, which is nice.
No, I mean
And
Rob is
yeah,
crazy in the sense in the first season, like Yasmin like completely like humiliates him, right?
no,
There's a lot of weird stuff. Second season, like she's being like, abused by the older lady, right?
no.
Third season, like he's slightly coming up, and then everything goes wrong for him, you know. So now the other character, one of the most famous characters is Eric, right?
Mm,
So he starts off with like firing the guy, the manager guy within the first episode itself. I
yeah,
don't know why he did that, but slowly that guy is gone.
Kenny. Yeah, Kenny was a funny character. I
Yeah,
liked
Kenny
him.
was a funny guy, but he's gone for no reason. I didn't know why he
Yeah,
fired him, but anyway, he's fired. But it's a nice payback. Like Kenny and all the other ex-employees are like JP Morgan. Like
yeah.
when they go to get the stock back, oh, that was a nice thing
That was
there.
a nice scene. Yeah.
Yeah, they're all happy to screw Pierpoint, which is nice. But so why did you think like Eric like betrayed Bill actually at the scene? You know?
I think the entire time Eric used to say, I think it was just the hypocrisy. Like Eric was always saying, Harper, terrible person, don't trust her. But he saw something in Harper. He saw himself in
Yeah,
Harper. That's the thing.
exactly.
Deep down, he is also that scheming person. You got to work your way and figure out how to get to the top by any means necessary. So I think it just showed like, at the end of the day, you are who you are. Like you would never change. You will, don't try to make yourself, think you're better than someone else when you're clearly not. He, and that was a crazy scene.
Crazy scene, the
Yeah,
crazy scene. To use his own sickness against him. And
yeah.
the amazing scene. Hey, I just told you like in the bathroom like 5 minutes ago. Did you remember? I think like she tells him right that you are like an useful idiot, all those things, and then she sees whether like it's either Bill or this other lady. But
Mm,
then she chose the other lady, but like she fires him anyway at the end.
yeah. No loyalty ever.
No,
Yeah,
no loyalty, no loyalty among anybody though. And it's all
yeah.
about like survival. So what do you think about Sweet Pea, the new character this season? Apparently,
I
like
liked it.
she turned out to be the most smart one of all of them, right?
Yeah. I
She's very
like that
smart.
she got another job too. Yeah, I like it was very interesting. I wonder how they were gonna do it. I thought maybe, because who was there was another the other girl, right? Rob, the
Other,
girl
yeah,
that
I
Rob
forgot her
was
name.
seeing.
Yeah, so,
Yeah, the other intern or something, the FX intern. She
she,
left early. I thought she would have a big role and then which is nice. But I liked the Sweet Pea edition. The see with what was the other trader's name?
Andraj.
And Raj, I
Andraj.
like their whole dynamic, which is nice. Yeah, it was like a very light-hearted thing that, we didn't really get an actual friendship, that you
Yeah.
don't really get in the show.
Actual friendship, and like she turned out to be the smartest of all of them. She finds
Mm,
out about this the huge problem with Pierpoint, number one, and
mm,
like when she goes to like talks to Harper at the interview, she does not divulge any information to her.
yeah.
Whereas Yasmin just gives her the sheet. But that was it's crazy. But then finally, like she gets a job though. She gets a job. She brings in Andraj. That was crazy to watch. That was really nice to watch. So one of the main thing of the show is Jasmine a really smart person or a dumb person, according to you?
I think she's terrible at her job. Like she's not a good trader, but I think she's socially smart. She knows what to do, when it comes to, not being a trader or a CPS person. I think she knows people. She knows how to read people, and she understands how to obviously manipulate people. She's been doing it for, 3
Yeah, right.
seasons now. Yeah, but Harper was right. She wasn't cut out for this job. She's meant to, in a way, almost kind of like I get like maybe she is a housewife, but like she knows how to play the politics of it. She knew how to, she knows how to navigate the rich side. I don't think she was stupid. I think just maybe a little naive. That's it.
Yeah. Well, I think, yeah, see, that's what, like, she said that, I can speak 6 languages, and she tried to prove to everyone, I'm smart, I'm this, but Harper says, no, you're not smart. You're just a dumb person who made a mistake. And like that scene between Harper and Yasmin at the house, which was a
Oh,
very
yeah,
fantastic scene, when they had the blowback and everything. But
yeah,
even Harper, too, she like betrays Yasmin completely in the end, right? She betrays her completely, even though they are roommates, even though they share this amazing experience at the yacht.
yeah.
She kind of saves her and everything, but still she doesn't even think twice to betray her, you know?
Yeah, and this is the second time, end of the first season and end of the second season. Like some people, they don't change, and they realize that at the phone call when they're talking about oh, are you coming to my wedding?
Wedding, yeah.
That's just like their dynamic. They know. I think they fully realize they're not good people, and they like as long as and then they can finally accept themselves as those terrible people. And now now they're I think will be good friends again.
Yeah.
But
Even the phone call
I
between like Harper and Eric too at the end, even like that's a very nice phone call, and they talk and everything. I really cannot believe like Harper, Yasmin, Rob, like, they all lived in the same house.
yeah,
That
very
was
weird.
that is very
So weird.
weird.
Yeah.
I'm
Especially,
still confused if they're even like friends though. There are like
yeah.
some scenes where they're very lovey-dovey. The next scene they're fighting, all those things. It's crazy, crazy thing.
I could never do that with my coworkers. If I'm at home, I don't want to see my coworkers too. I want to separate, that work life.
Who knows? Maybe the rent in London is crazy, so it's better
Yeah.
to share, I guess. That's what it is.
I have a question for you, Chataba.
Yeah.
I don't know if you have this on your notes, but like, what did you think about that scene with the Yasmin at the end with the woman on the boat?
Oh yeah, I was going to come to you about that. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
So the women on the boat, yeah. See, that is also an amazing scene, right? Like she finally accept the fact that she was being abused by the father,
yeah,
but she doesn't want to keep on reminding whatever that is, right? That's a great scene where she completely explodes and cries and everything. Then the next moment, just fire her.
yeah,
The girl is gone. I don't even know like the way she employed that person, being a
yeah,
secretary. That was kind of weird, though. She wants to do
yeah,
a good thing, she wants to do a good thing, but still, like, she cannot accept the fact that there is somebody who knows about her past, which will be a reminder to her and all
yeah.
those things.
Do you think
Yeah,
it went on like the way I saw it? It was like there was, maybe when Yasmin was a kid, her dad was
yeah, yeah, yeah,
abusing her as
yeah,
well, right? Yeah,
obviously,
okay,
yeah,
that's what I saw. I just
yeah,
wanted
yeah.
to make sure
Same
too.
thing,
Yeah,
same thing.
yeah,
But I guess like she doesn't want like somebody to remind her.
yeah,
So
exactly.
every time like she's going to see the person, she's going to say, remember that, oh, she knows about
Yeah.
this and all those things. But still, even like that scene in the yard with the lady and the father, that was another disgusting scene. Oh my
Yeah,
God.
another graphic scene too. And then I remember at one point Yasmin was getting flashbacks and you would just see
Flashback. Oh
her
my God.
dad's like penis. And I go, I didn't need to see this.
Yeah, that's what I'm seeing. This whole season, there are like a lot of disgusting scenes, right? Like Eric in the bathroom, again for no reason, for no reason. And then like he had the girl at the party, and then like he says,
Mm.
"My name is Rob," and it's like something. No, that is. So this who do you think is the worst person in the show? Is it Eric or is it Harper?
Ooh. Hmm.
I think like those two are the bad guys, apart from all of them,
Yeah.
right?
I think what we've seen, oh, that is tough because I feel like it's hard to make. I feel like Eric's just in a different part of his life than Harper's. What we've seen is like, Harper's just starting out and all she's done is terrible decisions. You know what I mean? At least you can see Eric has tried to maybe like be a better person at the beginning, like the first 2 seasons. I think I would have to say Eric betraying his friend of, for now 25 years, betray, destroying so many like loyalties, destroying his family, destroying all that. I think he might actually be probably the worst person in this show, more than Harper. I think Harper has a chance to, have at least redemption. But Eric has come to a point maybe he doesn't deserve that redemption.
Yeah, I mean, the betrayal of Bill, especially using his own sickness, was a very amazing thing to see. It's so disgusting to see.
Yeah.
Harper, I mean, I want to see like what's going to happen to her like in season 4 though, because like, she's talking about corporate espionage and all those things, which is
Yeah.
right under her alley, right? She she can do all those things because like, however, like she got the information about Pierpont. It was like kind of espionage, right? She was in the bathroom hiding and all those stuff.
Yeah.
Somehow she finds the news. And still, like Petra says, we cannot use information. People will find out. Who's going to find out? Nobody's
Who's
going to
gonna
find
find
out.
out? Yeah.
Yeah, who's going to find
Yeah.
out? But again, she like takes information, goes to her, and then they make a huge bet on the thing, right? And they
Yeah.
almost come out of it.
They
But then like
pull out.
Petra gets scared, almost pull it off. But then like
Yeah.
Petra gets scared in the end. Yeah. I think, yeah, that is the thing. So why do you think like Yasmin chose Henry in the end?
Yeah, this,
Did
this
she love him? Did she love him? That's the main thing.
I don't think she loved him, but she knew what she needed. She knew her limits, and she knew she wasn't cut out for the working life. As much as she wanted to prove her dad wrong, maybe he was right in a way. She isn't cut out for this kind of line of work. So she needed that security. She needed that blanket, and if she can go through a loveless relationship her whole life, good for her. But it's gonna be tough. But I think that might be honestly, I think that might be the last we see of Yasmin. I don't think we might not see her next season, I think.
Oh, really?
I don't think so. I think she'll live off in her life with Henry, and I think they both won't show up next season.
Maybe. Interesting. Yeah, that will be. See, again, Yasmin's main thing was like she's already been like, blackmailed by the person from the publishing company about the fathers take all those things. So I think she just needed protection, right?
Yeah.
It's not about love. It's not about anything. It's just protection and have a luxurious life and have
Yeah.
fun. I think that's all she wants now.
It's an okay life, I guess,
I mean, yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, you have your butlers, you
Yeah.
you have your stuff and everything, which is kind of better for her, but for like she's been abused by Eric the entire season, right? She kind of shouts at her for like giving her the list, You gave her a list. What is wrong with this? That's
She had no idea what you did wrong. She
I
goes,
know.
oh, I
Uh,
know.
and that's what I'm saying. Sweet Pete's a very young person, but even she knows that Harper's trying to get information, but she's not saying anything. But Yasmin, she just trusted a friend and then just gave the list and yeah, right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. So, what is your favorite scene in the season or the series, maybe?
I mean, maybe of the season, I would maybe say I loved Eric's speech. When he goes, "This is your house, so go home and go to work." I was laughing at the same time. I was like, "Okay, yeah, it's like I liked how he did it." The scene with the conference too, when Harper asked him the question and he has nothing to say that's
Yeah.
useful. I love that. And it the then it has to be the dinner scene between Yasmin
Yeah,
and
Yasmin.
Rob. I think that was like the big one that really hit me. I replayed that scene actually multiple times. It's so sad, and you just see that Rob just at the end he accepts it, he gets it. They just move on.
Yeah.
It's sad.
I like the scene where like Eric and Harper meet for the first time at the conference, and then that was actually that was an amazing scene. The dinner scene was really amazing to watch. So heartbreaking, especially after what happens in the morning, and then the next moment she's done with them. It took a complete shock to everybody. Actually, it was crazy.
Yeah, I did not expect that.
Right with that. I think the Rishi thing was also a great thing to watch, though. What he went through the entire ups and downs in the one episode, that was crazy to watch. Oh my God.
I'm glad they made him part of the main cast. I know first season he wasn't really in it much, and then they kind of grew his role more. I really liked how they added him this season. His storyline was great.
Storyline was great. And then I don't know like why they had to kill the wife though.
Yeah, they didn't really. I would say just kill Rishi. Like he's gonna tell who did it. You know what I mean?
Oh, that was crazy. Oh my God. He shoots her, he falls in the cake. Oh, And I still don't understand all these guys, they all work in the finance industry. How can they be in so much debt? I don't
Yeah.
understand how does it even happen?
But he's the gambler. He was just gambling, drugs, all that, putting it on the horse racing, or was it dog racing
Horse,
or horse racing?
horse.
Yeah.
I think there's no horse, right? He just bluffing to them. There's no horse actually.
I think there was
There
at one
was at
point,
one
and
point
then
maybe.
yeah, and then he just kept doing it.
I think it's just kind of like a pyramid scheme. That's what it is. That's
Yeah,
what it is. Mhm.
it happens.
So
Yeah.
this one, your favorite character in the show?
Always will be Rob. Since day one, I think it was Rob. I liked Harper at the beginning, and then she kind of was getting a little annoying, just being how high and mighty about everything. I'm like, you literally started at your job a year ago. I don't like you anymore. But Rob was always great. Eric, I love too. Those two are great. I'm glad for was it the actor for Rob. They're actually all the three kids are getting more main roles, which I like. I know Rob was just in. I just saw Joker yesterday or on Friday. He had a big role
Oh,
in the
really? I
Joker
didn't.
movie, which is nice. Yeah, so I think they're starting to get more big time roles. I know Yasmin. Oh, actually, Eric Tao was also in a scene in Joker too, a small scene. But Yasmin last year was in the Amy Winehouse movie. She played Amy Winehouse. That was like her big break too. So I think it'll be good to see that. I like the three of them. I'm glad to, I'm looking forward to
No,
seeing
like
like
they're
what
all
else
like
they do.
amazing performers though.
Yeah,
Especially the girl who plays Yasmin
yeah.
and the girl who plays Harper. They both are ridiculous. I mean, they're very talented. They just amazing stuff. And like the girl who plays Yasmin, she can actually speak all these languages.
Oh, in real
Language
life?
in real life too. So
Oh
that was
wow, I didn't
amazing.
know
I
that.
mean, like all the diction is very fluent, right? You
Mm,
can see she speaks Italian, speaks Spanish, speaks French, German.
yeah.
That's nuts. That's nuts. So my favorite character would be Eric actually. Eric
Mm,
is I think he's the rock in the show, right? Even though
yeah.
he did some horrible things in the season, but still he's the one who like controls everybody. He's very smart, he knows everything that's going on. He chose the right moment to betray Bill. Of course, he gets fired in the end,
Hmm.
but it's not like a bad payout, right? 20
Yeah.
million paid in 2
20
years,
million.
not a bad payout
Yeah.
for him. Not a bad
Always could
payout.
be more. He's always said not enough. Not enough.
I know. But somehow like they're bringing the Saudi money into the thing and then like they brought back. That's crazy.
That'll be interesting how they do that too, because now no one's at Pier Point anymore. So I don't know how they would bring them back into the storyline. So I'm interested how they do that.
I really thought like when he has the bat in his hand and he like goes to the office, I thought he's going to smash all the
Yeah,
monitors.
I thought he was, I thought he was too, the way he was singing it, and then that was a good
Then
scene, good
he
close.
just calling everybody to let them know that they're fired, and
Mm.
that was crazy. And like, they didn't clearly explain the time jump though. I think apparently they skipped
Yeah,
like 3 or 4 months. So there's some.
it took me. Yeah, after during the call, it took me a while. It's like once I saw like the news, the paper and stuff, I was like, oh, some some time jump too, because I felt that way too about from season one to season two, because it's during COVID when I was binging it. I go, oh, so like they made it seem like 2 years past, like actual 2 years passed too. I go, that was a little weird for me too to see how the dynamic changed over that. But I like the. I wonder if there's going to be another jump too after the next season.
I think apparently there is going to be a jump. That's what they're saying. That there is going to be
Interesting.
at least a 2 or 3 year jump, it seems.
Oh, that's nice. So then
Yeah,
Rob can
that's
maybe, be more
Rob is like
successful.
fully established, and Harp and Yasmin and Henry are married, and then
Mm,
something is going to be happen there. I don't know what, but we'll
yeah.
see. It's going to be great. So, what is the worst scene in the show for you? Most disgusting scene for you in the show? So many, right? I know.
Yeah, first season. Yeah, has been making
Rob, yeah, yeah.
Rob eat it.
That was the one. Yeah, that is the one scene I just closed my eyes and watched it.
That's the moment I was like, I can't refer this to Uppa. I was like, I can't do this. I was like, this is such a good show, but I cannot tell Uppa to watch this. Oh my God. That was the worst, I
That
think.
was the worst. But this season too, the Yasmin dad and the
Mm.
girl, oh, that was absolutely horrible.
Yeah, every single time it was stressful with Yasmin and her dad in the room because you don't know what the dad is gonna do. It was
Exactly.
it's just a slimy man.
Excellent. Good, good. So yeah, I mean, I'm really looking forward to. I don't know When is it going to come? I think it's going to at least 2 years, right? At least
Yeah,
2
they
years.
haven't even, I think,
Yeah.
started writing it.
Writing,
So
exactly. It's
yeah,
going to at least 2 years.
yeah,
Yes.
which is good. I don't mind the wait. Yeah.
Yeah. Good. So what else have you been watching?
So just finished Industry. I've been getting back into my movie grind. I need to get back. I've been watching, some older movies, some classics. So
Oh, really?
I rewatched like Chinatown the other day.
Mm.
Rewatched some old Jack Nicklaus movies, like One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest and stuff like that. So I've been trying to watch some old movies. But you got any suggestions? I'm trying to see what else is
Yeah, there's a
playing
lot
right
of
now.
good shows. There's a show on Netflix called Nobody Wants This. It's pretty
Okay.
funny though. It's a quick watch. What else? You watch The Perfect Couple? It's not a bad show to watch.
No, is it on Netflix?
Netflix. Netflix. Yeah.
I'll take a look at it.
And there's a lot of shows coming up though. There's a show with John Hamm in it called Landman. It's a guy like who makes Yellowstone. What's his name? I forgot his name.
Oh,
Some guy. He told that's a lot of shows. Apparently, there's a show on Peacock with Kevin Hart. Apparently, it's really good. Some about a robbery during a boxing match or something. So that's pretty
is it
good.
a true story?
Something true story, I believe. So I have to watch that. Yeah.
All right.
So
I'll take a look at those, see if they're, yeah, definitely.
I just saw what is that? The tennis movie with Zendaya. What is that movie?
Challengers.
Challenger. Yeah, it's
You didn't
okay.
like
It's okay. I
it?
mean, I don't understand the ending though. I don't know what you're trying to say at the end.
I think
Are they
that I
friends or what are they trying? What
Yeah,
is
I
it?
think they just like they're back to being,
They're back to being.
friends. Like the actual match, the result of the match didn't matter.
It didn't matter. Okay.
Yeah, as long as they're like friends, which is yeah. I liked how, the score was good. Like the way they filmed it, oh, was really cool. I like
But
that.
she was really good as a tennis player though. I was very
Mm,
impressed. She's
yeah.
pretty good to watch a tennis player.
I think they were saying because they're all three of them were trained dancers, it was very easy to train them how to fake being tennis players because it was all very, ballet kind of dancing scenes almost. So they would
Yeah.
just mimic the tennis players in a way and just make it seem like it was real.
It was pretty good. Pretty good. What else? I'm just waiting. I haven't watched any of the movies though. I would go back to watching. If you go to India for 2 weeks, then it's going to be a huge backlog for me to come back and watch.
Yeah.
So
You
that's
can go to
good.
the Indian theaters. You
Yeah.
could. So,
I don't. Maybe I should go and watch a movie in India though with my cousins. We'll see. We'll see
yeah.
what happens.
See what's there. See what's playing.
It's good. Good. Okay. Awesome. Thank you, Vikram. Thank you for
Thank you.
this. Okay. Okay. We'll see what other shows comes in, and then maybe we can discuss something else.
Definitely.
Right.
Perfect.
Awesome. Okay.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, Jizzle. Bye.
Thank you. Bye. Hello. Thank you for watching my video. Please hit like and subscribe and keep watching. Thank you very much.